All right, continuing on the Dungeons and Dragons fantasy theme here. This is a series that has kind of gone under the radar. Uh, it does have Kevin Sorbo kind of moonlighting in some of the episodes, but a really underrated series, especially if you're a Dungeons and Dragons fan. It's called Mythica, the complete collection. This is actually all 5 films, which ran from 2014, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. Mythica Quest for Heroes, yeah, started at 2014. Darkspore 2015. Mythica Necromancer 2015. The Iron Crown 2016, and then Godslayer 2016, and then finally they came out with a 6th film called Mythica Stormbound in 2023. And as you can see, all these films are IMDbing on here around the 5.4 to for 5.2 to low to 5.5. So it averages around a 5.5 in all these films. Really cool stuff. These didn't have a huge budget, and they were kind of more started off as a fan, kind of a a passion project. But these really give you, especially when I watched that first Quest for Heroes, I was like, man, this really gives me that D&D feel. And a lot of people haven't, I've gone on Reddit, and a lot of people haven't really talked about this series. It's pretty good. Obviously, could be better. The effects could be better, but the effects are passable. Just like I said with Dungeons and Dragons 3, it has a decent production value, and the cinematography is pretty excellent. There's some nice, captivating scenes. I think they filmed this. I could be wrong, but I want to say Australia, New Zealand. So you really get that beauty of those countries. And then this is the 5 film set. This is still available. A 5 movie set for $10 on Amazon and eBay, if I'm not mistaken. You get all 5 films. That you can't go wrong with this set. I mean, it's just a wonderful set. But that being said, the 6th film, which is Mythica Stormbound, I purchased this about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and it was like pulling teeth to get this film. Like the first seller I went through was just a BS artist, and I ended up having to finally cancel the order after there was no movement at all. And then a couple of the other sellers, finally one in Australia. I did pay a lot more than I wanted for this, but I wanted to complete the set with the 6th film. I think I paid like $30. Maybe after tax, like $32. But now this is completely. I think there's one for sale on Amazon for like $60 plus tax, and there's a Blu-ray signed Kickstarter version on eBay for like $125, $130. So this is a rare film now, Mythica Stormbound, the 6th film of the series. And this one's actually really cool because it has the, you know, it throws in the wrench of like who's the bad person out of the group. I'll leave it. I'll leave that as that. There's a little mystique in this, and trying to find out who's the good and who's the bad person. But yeah, this series, if you have not watched these Mythica series and are a lover of D&D, I would highly recommend these. These really give a nice D&D feel and are really well done as far as beginning as a fan passion project. Mythica, check them out.